took him to Stromboli Pizza on First Avenue. We got the extra large with extra cheese and mushrooms and 4 large Cokes. It still came to under $10. Philip was disappointed. He wanted me to go someplace fancy, but I wanted a pizza. A good pizza. And it was good. They always are there. Afterwards, he decided he wanted to get me drunk, so we went down to Finelli's, the bar over on Prince and Worcester with all the boxing pictures. We'd been there maybe 5 minutes before he disappeared into the phone booth for about 20. The place used to be one of my favorites, and even though the price of a glass of beer was up 10 cents, it was still only 75, and that's really good. I went through about 3 of them while he sat there in the phone booth just calling away. I was determined to get my money's worth, you know, not to waste it on luxuries that would just embarrass me. I mean, you can eat a pizza with your hands. Doesn't take much to lift a glass of beer. After he came out, we were joined by a pair of painters that Philip knew vaguely. He assaulted them on the pretext that he wanted them to tell him everything that had gone on in the city in his absence, but what he really wanted was to give them and me the blow-by-blow account of how he took London by storm. They were impressed. It must have seemed like a wonderful place to them. On or about my 7th beer, a couple more people joined us. I wanted to sneak away, and I would have if I hadn't gotten myself all jammed up in the corner. Not that Philip would have noticed anyway. Well, one of the guys that came in, he worked at this office on the top floor of this building around the corner that makes these great postcards of old photographs. Well, he went into work that morning and he noticed that the place had been robbed. Most notably, the typewriter was missing, and he was baffled because, you know, the door wasn't jimmied or anything. But he caught on once he saw the open window. See, these guys, they had taken the typewriter up and out and over to the next rooftop and then away. So, you know, they look out the window, and 8 stories down has his corpse. One of the guys had fallen. And he was surrounded by the black and white postcards that he had jammed in his fist when his grip fell, and he went down. All in a radius of like 20, 25 feet. The fate of an art lover.
Eventually, I got up to use the men's room. Didn't come back. I started heading back to the East Village, drunker than I'd been in a long time. I was feeling pretty good, but as I was crossing Bond Street, a street lamp went out, and it cast his shadow on me. It scared me. I imagined myself having fallen all twisted and knotted. I mean, it wasn't like I saw myself. It was like a dream. My stomach pinched forward, and even though I was dizzy, my footsteps continued, and the feeling passed just as it had come. Philip stayed in town another 2 weeks. I saw him a couple times. He thought I was crazy, but things were easy for him. I never did get to tell him all the things I learned about us. Philip, always wanted everybody around him to be so grateful. But I knew he had more to be grateful for. All the things he taught me, I had no use for. He used me all the time. Philip Kenyon, street smart, I've been there artist. I was still there. I never told anybody anything anymore. I was gonna finally get my act together, tell my own story on my own terms. I was gonna get it right next time.